Game on!
Hi and welcome to Board Game Society. My name is Martin.
And my name is Fredrik. And today we are terraformers.
Indeed we are. Terraformers who are dwarves, witches, halflings and...
giants.
Yeah, but then again you're only allowed to be the mermaid when we play, so...
Merman.
Mermaid.
Man.
Maid.
Man.
Yeah, anyway, we live in a fantasy world where various creatures are trying to terraform the shit out of nature and turn it into their own. And that's what this game is all about.
Today we're playing Terra Mystica.
In the beginning of the game, each player chooses a race and takes a matching player board. The game is divided into 6 rounds, and in the first 5 rounds there's a bonus to be gained should the player meet the required bonus conditions. Each round is divided into 3 phases. The income phase, where the player gains resources. The action phase, where actions are performed. And finally, a cleanup phase, where points are given. In the action phase, the players take turns performing actions, one action at a time. And some of the things that you can do are terraforming, meaning that you transform a tile into your own terrain. Building or upgrading a structure. Advancing on the cult track, which will give you victory points and an opportunity to gain power. Advancing on the shipping track, which will let you reach hard-to-reach territories and give you victory points. Use your power pools in order to take power actions. Improve your terraforming, which will also give you victory points. Use a special ability, which is unlocked for each race as they build their stronghold. And last but not least, Action 8, which means that the player passes. The first player to pass in a round becomes the first player in the next round, which also means that he or she is the first to choose a bonus tile for that round. And there you go, boys and girls, a quick overview of Terra Mystica. Most points in the end of the game is the winner. Artwork and components. The first thing that came to my mind when I bought this game is that it's an extremely heavy box. There's a lot of things in it. It's a Euro game, so you have a lot of wooden components.
Yeah, I really like the artwork on the character sheets.
Yeah.
They're very well designed.
Yeah, but if you like opening or popping the box the first time and find a lot of things in the box, well, this is excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have to say that the theme in this game is probably the weakest link. There is no theme. There are illustrations, and that's about it. You never ever get that feeling of being in a fantasy world with magic and stuff going on. So,
and I, as a fantasy world fanboy, I am the first to say in this case, the game would have worked better in a sci-fi environment. Yeah. You know, instead of terraforming land, you're terraforming planets. You play as an alien race, trying to colonize different worlds and stuff.
Absolutely.
Then you would have felt the theme much more, in my opinion.
And then I would have liked to see, space stations and
trade routes in the galaxy.
Yeah, would have been cooler, much cooler.
Yeah.
So the theme is probably the weakest link in this game.
This is really what makes this game great.
Yeah.
You have 14 different races, each with different powers, strategies, and ways to gain victory points.
Yeah, and there's a lot of options in this game. There's a shitload of things that you can do once it's your turn. So you really have to think ahead. You have to make up some sort of strategy when playing this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not a great game to play with people with analysis paralysis.
No.
But it has a great replayability value because it feels like each time you pick a new race, you must work in different ways to win.
But how do you know that? Since you're always the mermaid. Mermaid?
Merman. Fun.
There's a lot of things going on. You have to be thinking about your own moves. But then again, you also have the aspect of fucking up other players' moves.
Yeah.
And that's awesome as well.
Yeah.
Terra Mystica is a bit difficult to learn, but once you get a hang of it, it's awesome. It's definitely one of my... No, it is the best worker placement game that I've ever played. I would have liked to see a better theme.
Maybe a sci-fi theme game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very heavy worker placement, but like you say, once you get a hang of it,
yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, it is.
It's probably one of my top 10 games.
Yeah, and there's an expansion.
We have to look into that too then.
Yeah.
Maybe I can be another race then.
No.
Okay. This is Terra Mystica.
Terra Mystica.
Society.